What's up, everybody? Welcome to Friday, 4 o'clock. It's feeling good, ready to rock into the weekend. But before we do that, we're going to play World of Haiku. World of Haiku is a brand new cybersecurity themed educational game designed to basically educate you in fundamental Linux operating systems commands and introductory pen testing skill sets. We've been playing it on stream all week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 4 to 5. Today is no different. We're going to get into it. We unlocked World 3 or 4 last time we played on Wednesday. And today we are going to try to push forward. I'd hope to get to 7, level 7 if we can. But I did start a few minutes late on the stream, so hopefully we have time for that. Now, I don't have any overlays, so we're just going to do this. I am on stream. I see Base in chat. Very nice to see you, Base. Hope you're well. Shuttle Crab. Let's continue the game. Can you hear the future pop sound? Let me know in chat if you can hear that. And also, let me know if you can hear the soundboard. Wrong game, but I do want to throw some fireballs at people. Let's go ahead and continue. What's up, Gregory Jones? Good to see you. Hope all is well, friend. All right, you can see we've unlocked 1, 2, 3, level 4, and now we're going to move into level 5, the Hunger Game. Let's do this. Thanks, Aaron KG. We're going to be learning ping, curl, John, and SSH in the land. John being, I assume, John the Ripper, a password cracking tool. So let's get into it. We already learned ping and curl earlier in a previous world. So hopefully it's more testing our ability for recall than it is being shown the command again. Now this guy right here is Rascal. Rascal is our tech dude who's back at the HQ helping us out. He's an AI bot. All right, Jerry Guy, that's my handle. You've done great so far navigating the grid based off chatter over at the October Guards intranet. I have a feeling things are getting more difficult from this point forward. Good. We could use some difficulty. Remember, you have resources like the manual, your notes, etc., etc. Good. So the game builds on education. So the first 2 worlds, they're not just giving you exposure to basic tools in the Linux operating system, but they're explaining, okay, like ping is how you use this. Let's use ping. Now hit Control-C to stop the ping. You see how the IP address is here. Very much kind of a crawl, walk, run approach to this education. So I think we're in the walk phase right now, okay? So OGI globally supplies 48% of daily food and water intake. This is a dystopian kind of cyberpunk future world. A malfunction in the international supply chain scheduling would mean a complete halt in all deliveries within minutes. Now, this does seem a little far-fetched. I mean, yeah, it could halt deliveries, but people have the food, right? It's not like, you know, I would say if like worldwide supply chain food distribution stopped, you could go, you know, whatever, 16 hours without total catastrophe. I mean, it's not that bad. But Rascal says if that halts, we all have chaos and rioting within hours. In the following days, mass casualties. Now, thirst, hunger, fueled violence, that I agree with. If we lost global supply chain for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, that would be bad. Use the ping tool to see if we can access their site. Okay, cool. Let's ping OGI. So, obviously, they don't have DNS configured, so we're not going to do that. Let's go back to our notes. We need to find OGI in our notes. Now, Rascal does take pretty good notes. Here's our OGI IP. You guys see it right here? I think you can copy and paste in this game. So let's do that. We're going to ping. Excellent. Everybody, 90s hacker voice. I'm in. Okay, let's hit Control-C to break the ping. Hey, China Peacock. Good to see you. Temison, Ebery, hi everyone. This is new to me. Looking forward to learning. All right, cool. Playing World of Haiku. Let's drop a little comment there. There it is. I think in the description below, if you're interested in getting to the game, seeing if a little bit more information, Simply Cyber and myself, Gerald Auger, I do not have any like affiliate fee structure, kickbacks, anything like that with World of Haiku. I'm just playing it, think it's a cool game. The link says Simply Cyber in the URL. That basically just tells them that you came from my stream and were interested in it. So it's really more for like flexing. I think Neil Bridges is doing this on Cybersecurity too. I would like to have more people click through on my URL than his. You know, just so when I see him with black hat, I can flex on him. All right, let's go ahead and curl to this IP. We are going to add the HTTP protocol in front of it since curl is for web server traffic. All right, so we did curl on the IP. There is a web server listening there. You could see curl, like web browsers like Chrome, Brave, Firefox, whatever, they know how to render this HTML code. Curl just pulls the information back from the web server. So it looks like we've got one URL that we might be able to dig into. Here's another, here's a different domain name, right? So we're going to try both of these, and index.html, which is typically the root anyways, and then october.guard.contact. Okay, so we're going to try all of these real quick. Let's start with this. I mean, we have to do curl again. That worked out pretty well for us, huh? Hey, Mikal. Hey, Matthew. Good to see you. It is pretty cool. It is cool. Base, thanks for dropping that link in chat. Genuinely appreciate that. I see you guys. This music's kind of bunk, though, huh? Might have to pipe in some... Hold on, I'm going to do this. Base, can you just tell me on chat really quick? I'm going to pump in retro synthwave music since... Let's be honest, that's the best. Can you hear that bass? It's a little loud. Let me know if you can hear that. Oh yeah, yeah buddy, NCC group, my friends. Okay, so we use curl to look for new data, that's pretty good. Let's keep talking to Rascal. See this music says cyberpunk, dystopian future, tech life. All right, so let's run nmap and see what service ports are listening. So, oh wait. You do nmap with an IP address. Typically in the real world, you would actually pass it arguments, but we're not doing that here. Okay, we've got a mail server listening. So let's see. It looks like they're using an older version that's vulnerable, running an exploit to get us onto the server. Nice, I'm in. Let's read through these clues. Okay, so it looks like, I mean, see, this is part of the problem with the game. It's like, I wish you could increase the level of difficulty because, like, they have this mail server that's running that's vulnerable, and Rascal just, like, snapped his digital fingers and we're in, right? Like, we didn't analyze the vulnerability, choose a weapon, deliver the exploit, and then 90s hacker voice, I'm in. Rascal just, like, said we're in. So that sucks a little bit, but that's okay. That's okay. Now we're going to use the File Explorer since they don't have tab complete. And what are we looking for? We're probably looking for, like, if I had to guess, since they say use John here, we're looking for a password file of some sort that has the passwords encrypted or encoded in some way. The in-game text is tough to read. I can't really make it bigger. I might be able to increase the or reduce the resolution. If I reduce the resolution, that should make it bigger, right? Did that do anything? I feel like that didn't do anything. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry. This is as full as I can get. No, it's not the streaming resolution. My stream is full 1080p at 30 frames per second. So, Base, if you're in chat and you think there's something I could do, I'll go to mod chat. If there's something I could do to fix it. Did you see paid messages from YouTube in the restream chat? No. What? Hold on one second. Base, did the YouTube ads come through on it might be on not showing up in restream. I'm not looking at the studio inside Oh, that's cool. I don't see that. So, okay, so I want to say thanks to Base. Base dropped some gift memberships, so some people joined the squad. Compliments of DJ Base Case. Thank you, Base. Restream doesn't pick those messages up, but I appreciate that. I wish they did, honestly. Okay, let's keep rolling. All right, so Jay Baker, thank you. We'll just make fun of the game. FTP creds, look at this. We've got OGI transfer cornucopia. You might think that this is like outrageous that there would be username and password in files, but you'd be wrong. This happens all the time, sadly. All right, so local path to store download log files this here. Okay. We're going to remember this, okay? Port 21 on this IP. So maybe we'll come back to this later. We'll come back to this later, but like right now, we would take a note like, okay, we could totally get into this box. And it's an FTP server, which is like even better because that, you know, there's files there. Here's the same file. I don't pay for Spotify, so we're going to listen to some ads. I will say that I went on a dude's camping trip not too long ago and was mocked heavily for not paying for Spotify.
Listeners don't like it when ads interrupt their music. So to help you remember that Liberty Mutual customizes home insurance, we made this ad optional. If you want to skip this ad...
Okay, so nothing's really happening here. The only thing of value we got was this FTP thing. I guess... Here's the weird thing. Like, you wouldn't SSH into FTP. You would FTP into FTP. But FTP isn't a command that we have, right? So what am I missing here? I guess let's try... We could try to SSH. This isn't really how you do it, though. Like, this shouldn't work. Cornucopia. Oh, God. Yeah, okay, so that's not working. Which makes sense, because we're trying to those are FTP credentials, not SSH. I am SSHing. Hold on one second. Okay, so look at. We're on this OGI mail server, right? This is the IP address. And this cornucopia thing, I mean, I guess we could nmap it, but that's not really what we're supposed to be doing here. Exit out of the okay. So now SSH OGI. Here, can we do this? Okay. Let's try it. Yeah, that's not going to work. Again, those are the credentials for FTP, not SSH. FTP runs on a different port. So let's do nmap on I mean, this should show the FTP server running, which it's not. Okay, let's see where I screwed up. What do you mean no targets were specified? How's it? I thought this was the command. What am I missing here? Yeah, nmap. 191.192.1.0/24. That's a fine command. All right, hold on. No, I didn't. That's a good point, Haircut Fish. Can you do that, though? Can you SSH into an FTP server if you change the port? Yeah, it doesn't like it. It thinks that that's part of the host name. Let's try it this way. Nope, does not like it. All right, let me investigate my what we're doing here. It says use John, but let's back up here, okay? Let's back up here. We're on our own box right now. We pinged, we curled that, we nmapped that. Oh, and what's his face? Rascal auto logged us in, right? So let me do this. Okay. What's up, Stella? Good to see you. Okay, so Tamizin, real quick. We are in like this is kind of like a network diagram, right? This is the world we're in. We are like on our box right now. And we're going to SSH into a box, okay? Is it cornucopia? Basically, we're trying to like be in this adversary's network and look around. Okay, so that's not the right creds. You have to kind of like put in some bad stuff to force it. Okay. I was trying to move quick and I got distracted, so now I'm all sorts of messed up here. Let's curl another come on. All right, we're going to curl the website or the IP address, right? I'm backing up now. So we're curling this IP, so the base web server, and this is the web page brought back. And then we're going to curl this. It's a different web resource. Okay. Okay. These look like access credentials to get into one of the servers. It's probably an FTP server. So, like, do we have to look? Are we going to see a server with FTP listening on it? No. So maybe we can do nmap. Hold on one second. Let's do this. Nmap 191.192.1. Well, let's do 197. Okay, now let's do .0/24. Why is that not work? Is anybody else? Am I like doing nmap wrong? Here, I'm gonna get rid of my camera too. Am I doing nmap wrong? Like, do I need an adult? Like, I'm pretty sure I'm doing it correctly. Like, these are the arguments you can pass nmap, which is fine. Yeah, okay. Well, whatever. Let's do it this way then. This is really not the way you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to be able to save on time. Don't use the slash. No, you have to, because it's a CIDR argument. You want it to take, because you're saying /24, like all the fourth octet totally. It's just weird. Whatever, we can do this. There's only a couple hosts on the network, so we can just do it the old-fashioned way. painfully, arduously, slowly. Okay. This guy's got a couple things listening. 135. That's a mail server. Already busted into that, didn't we? Why can't I do that? Is that my address? Why? Hold on. Why can't I nmap this host? This literally won't let me hit return. No, I haven't found any hashes yet. Here, let me hop into the mail server again. Let me start this whole thing over again. Here's part of the problem. Base. Here's part of the problem. When I got into the mail server, Rascal just like logged me in. I didn't do anything. And now I'm trying to, I exited and now I'm trying to get back in and I can't. Right? It does do notes automatically. These are my own personal notes that we did a little while ago, but this is from like the ABM network, not the OGI or whatever it is I'm on now. So I'm really confused here, guys. So I'm just doing this to get out of it. How do I get into this mail server, which I've already accessed before? Why is it asking me for a password? I think I broke the game again. Like, nmap, this is messed up. Oh, it's thinking nmap is my username. Hold on a second. I'm just trying to get out of here. Normally, you would press Control-C, and it would be fine. Okay, cool. So let's do nmap 191.192.1.135. Okay, cool. You guys see how the mail server is running, right? I'm pretty sure Rascal was like, oh, look, I know that, like, there's a vulnerable SMTP service running, and then we're in the box. Yeah, so the Rascal found, or we found, hold on. These are the creds we found. Oh, they're not here. Hold on. I guess I have to do it. It was like OGI server or something like that, and then Rascal. 1 second. It's definitely in my my bash history, or whatever you want to call it. Here. Hold on 1 second, guys. Oh, crap. I screwed up. I can't go back far enough. So, yeah, so cornucopia was the password, but I think it was like OGI transfer or something. Hold on, I'm going to just exit, save and exit and go back in. Hold on 1 second. See if I can flip this, fix this. I really think that something got screwed up there. Okay. Okay, here we go. We've kind of refreshed the game state. OGI is what we want, right? Yes, we have the resources. It really is a dumpster fire base. Okay, here we go. So we're going to ping OGI, right? Which, in our research, we've gotten this bit of data, right? I'm going to say OGI. Come on. OGI related, okay? I'm trying to be a good doobie, okay? So let's ping that IP address. Okay, that feels good. That's right. We're feeling good about that. All right, we're going to hit Control C to break the ping. Okay. Now let's use the curl tool on the same thing, assuming that there's a web server there, which there is. Okay, so now we're starting at the top, and we're looking for any server resources we can curl, which this is the first one that we find. Okay. So let's do curl and then that resource. Okay, I guess I have to type it in, which kind of stinks. Here we go. All right, so Rascal says, I've run an Nmap scan and found the mail service port is open. Looks like they're using an older version that's vulnerable, running an exploit to get us on the server, okay? We're on the server. This is what I couldn't do before. So we didn't have credentials. This is what I should have taken down right here. Okay, guys, this is what I should have written in my notes. You see how it's got the username and password? That's not really a vulnerability, by the way. That's a logging in with credentials. But we'll just... Okay, cool. All right, so next order of business. Let's look around in the file explorer. Mikhail. All right, so nothing there. FTP creds. This looks good. Let's take all this information down, right? Come on. All right. Some juicy info up in here. Okay. That's the same thing. How's the audio sound, guys? You guys good on the audio? Nothing in spam. Nothing in trash. Nothing in OGI sysadmin. So as near as I can tell, we have exhausted all the resources on this server, right? So now you would think that we would attempt to log in here. See, it says local path to store downloaded log files here, but I mean, that might be on the file server. See, there's nothing in this directory. I just want to make sure. So I just want to make sure, guys, that I haven't missed anything. Like literally this is the only thing. Yeah, but see, that's my problem base. I don't know, maybe it's been a minute since I, can I SSH from this box, or do I have to go back to my own box? I have to go to my own box, right? Okay. So now let's SSH here. Let's SSH OGI transfer at 191.192.1.18 corn u copia. Okay, so we definitely logged in that time. Oh, well, I actually logged out of this box in SSH from our own box, but we got in, so that's good. I wonder if we can find username and passwords to get into the main servers behind the firewall. Well, let's look around. Ooh. So this server's got a lot of gear on it. Let's go. It's going to take us a minute. I will say that I appreciate this game doesn't have a whole bunch of like red herrings or like, you know, crap that you're looking at that has nothing to do with anything. They try to keep you on focus. Bring my camera back up real quick.
Brought to you by Pluto TV, where you can stream your favorite movies and TV shows for free. Free now, free always.
Jesus. All right. Well, tokens must be it. There we go. Here we go. Look at me. Look at me. These files are pretty uninteresting. Sure, the issued creds XML file has got some value. We'll do that one last. Ooh, look at this hotness. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Rascal's like, you should copy this. It's like, Rascal, you're made of bits and bytes. Why don't you copy? Like, you've obviously identified it as valuable. I got an idea. Use your AI to copy paste it. Just a thought. Actually, you know what? As much as I'm complaining, when you're on an actual engagement, when you're in an actual engagement, Rascal's not going to be there, right? So, all right, here we go. All right, all right. Hash means the original text is modified into a legible shorthand. Okay. I mean, that's one way to put it. There's a tool we can use to decrypt it. Ooh, John the Ripper. Cool. John, dude, Nmap is OG. John the Ripper, OG. Like, they're still relevant today. Nmap for sure. John the Ripper, I assume. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Okay, here we go. Now, this is an important thing right here. John's only as good as the word list attached to it. Very true. It might only decode some of the username and passwords. This is fun. I like John the Ripper. Okay, cool. M. Finuevic sounds promising. Let's decode their password. Okay. Oh, all right, guys, check it out. We're actually gonna, you know, this is a little bit more advanced from a, what the hell's the word I'm looking for? Unix OS environment. Doing some fun stuff on the, hold on. Hold on, wait a minute. How do I... Don't I have to echo, like... Hold on. I don't write password hash. I have to put the password hash. You're echoing something, and instead of having an output to the command line, you're pushing it into the file name, okay? And Okay, so I'm a dummy. For a second, I was looking at it. I'm like, what am I doing here? Is this the right password hash for that person? B20D4. Yeah, okay, so that's the same hash. All right, so we're going to take this hash and we're going to basically push it into this file. Cool. All right, so now, guys, it doesn't say to do this, but just so everybody sees it for the exercise, you could see that there's this new file here that wasn't here before. And if we cat it, which means basically, well, it means concatenate, but we're just going to display it to the terminal. You could see it's got our hash. My camera's in the way. Okay. All right, so now let's use John the Ripper on this file. All right, so John. Ooh, we found passwords. What can we do? That would be like finding passwords. There we, oh, actually, there we go. Mario coins. All right, we found the username Emjanovich and decoded a password Yelena14. Okay. So we really don't need to stick it in here, but we're gonna do it this way. Cool. All right, let's see. Remember, John is only as good as the word list. So here's another thing. Like, if you were actually using John, you would go, you'd have to go to your Linux file directory and like look at the password list. I don't know if John defaults to a password list, meaning you don't have to push it as an argument. I feel like when I've used John in the past academically, I've defined what password list file that John should be ingesting. They're simplifying things here just so you kind of get exposure, but I want to point out that, again, they're using a crawl, walk, run model. So like Nmap, they just do Nmap IP address. And in reality, like everybody that uses Nmap adds multiple arguments. How fast are you scanning? What ports are you scanning? You know, are you looking host discovery first? Are you trying to fingerprint? Like, Nmap's wicked powerful. Nobody really just uses it as Nmap IP address, but I feel like World of Haiku people are trying to not bog down new, like, beginners with the nuances of the functionality. They're just like, get used to it. Nmap scans devices and tells you ports listening. John just cracks passwords, right? Yeah, you do. Thank you, Stuns and Roses. You do have to define a password list, right? It's not, you can't just do it blank. I think that they're doing a good job. Okay, so Mikhail's saying that it will get more difficult. That's fine. That's good. Okay, so we've got our stuff. Let's keep rolling. Let's use that password with SSH. I have a feeling that 192.168.1.240. Now, typically I would, depending on what you're trying to accomplish, I would go back to my machine and SSH through it, but because of what this is, I'm just going to go YOLO and try to do it right from this box. I really feel like you wouldn't do it this way, but that's fine.
Upgrade to premium and unlock access to ad-free music. That means any playlist or radio station you want without ad interruptions. With radio stations, create a collection of
All right, very cool, y'all. Very cool.
album, song, or playlist. Just click go to
All right, we got in. Very nice.
ad-free with premium.
Let's see what the main network looks like behind the firewall. Special shout out and thanks to NCC Group for this sweet hat. All right. So that was pretty good, guys. Pretty straightforward, right? We got a new tool in our tool belt. John, we're stretching our legs with John the Ripper. I mean, with Curl. We're SSHing around. Hopefully at this point, if you're playing the game, you feel a little bit more comfortable with what SSH is, with what curl is. They didn't have us use ifconfig that time around, but that's okay. That's such a, you know, like ping and ifconfig are so common, you know? Oh, guys, looks like they're going to start a timer on us here in a second. Oh, you didn't notice it? Oh, yeah. Look at that. Like, it's where it's at. My friends at NCC Group. Yeah. Hey, Clairvoyant. Security Plus is definitely going to help you. Yeah, you don't. I mean, here's the thing. You don't need to be a Linux expert to be successful in information security. You don't have to be a Linux novice to be excellent at information security, but I will tell you, it's going to help you ultimately in the long run. I would even argue, you know, some people say, like, do I need to be a developer, or like, do I need to know how to program to be in cybersecurity? And the answer is no, but it can help you. I would say that understanding basic Linux, how to like navigate around, how to like look at, you know, the network, it's more valuable than programming. You use like ping and NSLOOKUP and IP or IF config, netstat, dig. Like I used NSLOOKUP and dig earlier today because we were setting up at work. We were setting up a web server for a new initiative that we're working on, and it wasn't resolving. So we were trying to figure out, like, we were trying to troubleshoot DNS, right? I'm on a Windows machine, but I'm using commands that are, you know, quote unquote, typically you do more on Linux because Linux is more command line. So it's not always about being good at Linux, but understanding like how to like ls and cd, and you don't, I mean, very, very uncommonly do you do pwd. It's only like if you get confused of where you are. But there you go. Mikhail says to try Hack Me. Linux rooms are pretty good. Let's keep jamming away on this and maybe knock out one more world. This is going to be a timed challenge here. You should find the IP address of the operation server while looking for various ports and hosts on this network. Okay. So we're going to nmap. Okay, so we are on this machine now, right? The net mask is a /24. I think now we'll be able to do the nmap across. Okay, so good. We were able to do the nmap across, right? So all right, let's see what we got here, peoples. We are looking for operation server while looking for various ports. Okay, cool. So let's look at what we got here. We got nothing on this machine, although it is up, right? 240's got SSH listening on it. That's cool. 212's got SSH. Here, let's do this. 240, 212, 82. This would be 192.168.1. Okay. 186. Oh, hold on one second. There's host names. I didn't see the host names. You guys see how there's host names? So we are looking for the operation server. So if it does, this has no device name. 240. So this is Raindrop, a rain drone department. $252. Oh, no ports, no device name. Okay, 212 is GNC Greens. All right, Smolensky Synth Beef. Okay. I mean, I like synthwave as much as the next person, but I don't know if I'd want synth beef. Come on. All right, 184 has 22 listening. Okay. QA safety department. 134 has nothing. Okay. That's it. So we did not see it. So I'm thinking 134 or 22 is the operational server, right? I suppose I wouldn't normally do... Like, so here's the thing. I'm not going to curl anything because there's no web servers listening, right? Both encrypted and unencrypted. So that's not really where it's at. I guess I'll try to SSH into these devices. Actually, hold on one second. I mean, I'm on a server right now. I'm on a server right now that actually has files. So let's investigate what we have here. Okay. Unfortunately for business, all right. We're still experiencing rather strange glitches in both orders I will mention today. Okay. Supply chain. Telegram saved combo. The thing is, I don't want to read all this stuff, so I'm kind of like skimming it. All right. All right, so it looks like I exhausted all of these things and didn't really get anything really valuable. I did not decrypt the other hashes. It kind of just like said whatever. I kind of assumed we didn't have to because they like the mission crack all the hashes. Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you guys think that that's worth time, I'll do it, you know. Is John on this machine? Like John's on every machine? Yeah. So this is kind of a shortcoming of the game. Like I'm in someone else's box right now. Like they wouldn't have John the Ripper installed.
Looking for that viral song that's stuck in your head? If it's new music,
oh, I see. This is cool. So you guys are right. Like, so this is a username and password for another server that this person, synth beef, all these things. Okay. Thanks, team. All right, so let's do this. Oh, jeez. All right, so let's echo this into password hash dot text. By the way, this would be like the worst pen tester ever. Like I'm literally creating a file on the workstation called password hash, and then I'm going to rip it right from there. Okay. So we got a password for, let's see, Domo Voy. And that's going to be for the GNC greens. Okay. Let's do it for all of them then, right? Oh, the clock's ticking too. Kind of sucks. Echo boink. Password2.txt. We'll start taking shortcuts, right? John, password2.txt. All right. Nem, no go. Bolshoi. Nem Nogo Bolshoi, okay. And that's for the synth beef server. The old synth beef. Let's do this. Okay, and then remote control system. We don't have one for that. We do have one for Q&A safety. Let's do that. Echo this guy into pw3.txt. John pw3.txt. We got another password. Winning so hard. This is 5A Hunger Game, I think, Poner Joe. So I know you just got it, so don't, be mindful of spoiler alerts, right? I don't want you to Q&A safety machine. Cool. All right. I think we're good right now. Remote control system. Oh, all right. So guys, I think this machine right here, it says updated token. So we need to get into a machine and then look through email and find someone. So let's SSH. Yeah. SSH into 192. We're about to, the music just got good. We're about to, we're about to hack all the things. We're in. All right, let's see where we're at. What do we got in here? GNC accounts. Nothing in there. Grains R&D. Nothing in there. Internal. New creds. Ooh, new creds. You know I like some new creds. Look at this. Look at this nonsense. Oh, and let's crack this puppy too. Here, let's copy all this good stuff. New creds.xml on GNC greens. Okay, now let's just really quickly echo into password4.txt. We're so fortunate that John the Ripper's installed on every machine. What's that say? No passwords found? Okay. All right, so that's not going to work. So, yeah. I just want to make sure that that's not a new... Is there a carriage return in there? No. Okay. All right, so we'll come back. Another... Oh, wait, no, this is the directory I was just in. Okay. Naked game XYZ. Oh, come on. What are we doing here? Can I boot you? Add to block list. Block user on YouTube. That seems appropriate. Something went wrong. Try again. Okay, I just lost chat. All the chat disappeared, so I have no record of chat anymore, guys. So please, if there was something good, please document it again. Okay. Supply access update. Let's see. All right. So this wasn't really, I mean, this got us something. We got a Telegram, a WhatsApp, and this, but this didn't really work for us so much. So let's move on to the next box, Synth Beef. Nem no go Bolshoi. Okay, we logged into that system correctly. Oh, thanks, base. I'll just assume you took care of it next time. I won't get involved. All right, so we're on a new box. Oh, risk assessments. Like it. Okay. Let's see what we got in here. Nothing. Classic GRC. Nothing in the R&D department. And the trial logs, nothing. Okay, so this server is kind of trash. Smolinski's synth beef, Kovala, blah blah. Alright, so this is nonsense. Okay, nonsense. Trash. Nah, nothing. Okay, so we're actually... Hey, fingers crossed, everybody. Because we are on our last box. Alright, sounds good, base. We're playing World of Haiku. Futuristic cybersecurity dystopian world. Put out by, I think, World of Haiku. You can get it on Steam. There's a link below. No affiliations, no fees, no kickbacks for Jerry guy. Just sharing some knowledge with y'all. Alright, we're in this box now. Hopefully there's some goods in here. Reminder. Send Yelena the updated user credential for the week of blah blah blah. Username. Okay, well. This is nice. I don't know if this is valuable yet, but let's... QA safety server. I know I spelled it wrong. I don't see... Need to send out reminders that credentials are expected to be updated again. Okay, so her creds might still be the same. Urgent. Let's see. Let's see. We're having serious issues at the distribution points. Annika received username and passcodes, but they do not grant access. Reports that our systems are running slow. Names and codes are granted. Cursor glitches have occurred. Can't speak for Mikkel's drone deployment, but blah, blah, blah. Thank you, whatever. All right. So people are seeing weird stuff. Remote control token? That seems valuable. What do we do with this thing? Can we... I mean, you wouldn't probably cat this, but... Too many arguments? Oh, of course. There we go. This is promising. We just created that password file. Let's do this. No password sent. Okay, so... Look, there's the operations server. What did I miss? Workstation remote system control password for week of whatever. Cool. All right, let's see what Rascal says. Those other hash credentials we found on the F2 server could be used. I wish we had a better word list attached to our John tool. Cool. Hey, Hillary P. I play this. It's pretty good. There is a link in the description below. It'll take you right to the Steam if you want to get it. Again, no affiliate, no kickback, nothing like that. It's just a link. And it simply tells them that you watched it on my stream. It's like telling them that you saw it here first. All right, so based on my network chatter, this virus is probably called BlackBerry. I'm sure Simulate loves that. Or not Simulate, Cylance, right? They bought BlackBerry. Okay. Okay, so Rascal is giving us the new word list and putting it in John. This is again something you would have to do manually. You'd have to, you just put it on your endpoint system again. You would be doing this locally. End user workstations aren't going to have John the Ripper installed on it. If they did, that would actually be a big problem from a security perspective. End users shouldn't be running things like Mimikatz ever. Oh, he's going to show us how to change the word list. Okay. All right. So he's going to explain that we have to get off the box and okay, here we go. So we're going to have to exit all the way back because we've been hopping around different boxes. Okay, there we go. But if you're hopping... Yep, so that's what we did. We exited a whole lot. It is not difficult to set up at all, Hillary. It's just a Steam game. You launch it. It's very good. Yeah, CTFs can be a little intimidating, for sure. But, you know, oftentimes CTFs, they actually will have like easy flags, medium flags, hard flags, to make it fun for everybody. CTF designers are interested in everybody having a good time, not proving who's like the leadest hacker. Okay. So, you know, Hillary, like at a B-Sides or I know Red Team Village, you know, I don't know if they're doing a remote one this DEF CON, like a virtual simulant. I think they are. But the Red Team Hacking Village CTF is really fun. And they have all sorts of word list. Yeah, this could help you ease into CTFs. I mean, it's kind of like a CTF-ish, you know, and it guides you. You know what I mean? This game teaches you basic Linux skills and some basic pen testing skills. All right. All right. All right, so see, this is how you actually use John. All right, we're gonna go to our documents folder. Great, there's a few to choose from. Let's try password medium. Where's password medium? There it is. Okay. Okay, ready? Okay, so first things we have to do is actually, we have to do this. Right? And then, because that's the thing, right? Word list. Documents, password, medium.txt, and then pw5.txt. Could not find word list. Double check your spelling. Okay. What did I spell wrong here? DOCUMENTS/PASSWRDMED.txt. What did I spell wrong? Well, the good news is there's no spaces in here, so I don't really need the quotes. So maybe that'll... Yeah, okay, so that worked better. All right, so we got a new password here, which is all sorts of good for us. Okay. I didn't understand where the operations server was, but hopefully Rascal helps us. Let's head back to the OGI network. Okay. Let's go. Oh, crap. Oh, shit. What's the username and password I used to log into this box? I forget. Can I just use anyone's? Here, maybe we can just use... I forget who I logged in with initially. We'll just try this new one we got. See if that works. Nope. Yeah, user and password. I forget who I logged in with initially, way back at the beginning. Oh, here we are. OGI. Oh, hold on. 1 second. Can I like Control C out of this thing? Okay. Let's do this. This is what we need to do. Go into the mail server first. Okay, cool. So now we're in. Right. All right, so now we're on this, we're in the network. We've only got a couple minutes before this thing explodes. I like forget. Did we ever define what like what the control server was? Right, we're looking for the, where's Rascal? Yeah, before we did all that stuff. Oh, let me, I'm such a fool. Okay. So now we're in, right? We used our creds that we cracked with the advanced password list, and now we're inside where we need to be. All right, let's look for some juice in here. Didn't Dakar say virus is called black something? Okay, so let's look at this. Timer at the top is counting down, so I'm going to kind of move a little fast. 4 minutes. Ooh, this looks promising. That's the Famine Horseman. Quickly, use the Zion command. Okay. Zion. Come on. I forget what the Zion, if it takes any arguments, but... Yeah, boy. Yeah. Nice job, everybody. Successfully removed the Horseman virus. Congratulations. Well done, everyone. Well done. With just a few minutes to spare, we saved everything. Worldwide famine, shortage. We totally did it. Nice job, China Peacock, Taylor Base Case. Hillary P. Guys, Poner Joe, Nick Barker, Left Coast, the entire team replay contingent. We're doing God's work here, people. Okay, let's figure out what... Find the ACS security username. Okay. All right, so while we're in here, I guess let's keep looking. All right, where... Try to open the virus for any valuable information. Oh, I see. think I'm typing this out. You're wrong. Hey, can you just click on the file name for them to open it? Is that how that works? Oh, Jesus. Okay. We see, this is mostly nonsense, but we do see security username, ASIS username or AZ username, reactors, regional, meltdown. Ooh. This got increasingly nauseous as I read through it. Let's see. Good job. Let me send this to Gungear. All right, guys. Very, very good job. San Angeles within the United Corporate Alliance. This is a megacorp biotech. It's very nice. Did it freeze? Oh no, okay, here we go. All right, guys, when we are ready, oh, we did both of these. So next time we meet, looks like we will, ooh, this is a very mysterious. Looks like we'll do mission 6A next stream and 7 after that. Guys, if you enjoyed this as much as I did, you know, I guess thumbs up. You know, I don't really do this for the thumbs up and stuff like that. I do it for the, you know, the enjoyment. I think it's awesome. And sharing knowledge around Simply Cyber, I think, or around cybersecurity, I also think is awesome. Industry's given me a lot, and I love sharing it with people. I'm going to close this out here as we exit. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. We've been playing World of Haiku. I'm going to go ahead and move this. Exit out of Steam. No. Yeah, there we go. All right, cool. Just in time as my computer starts chunking around. All right, Jessica Probes, Nick Barker. Fully raw 91. Nice job on your top 5%. Very cool. Try Hack Me. Guys, have a wonderful weekend. I'm going to try to stay off the grid. Try to stay off the grid this weekend and get some fresh air. Be good. If you guys are interested, every weekday morning, including this Monday at 8 a.m., I host a daily cyber threat briefing. It's the top news of the day. Many of you, I see you in chat, already know about it, but if maybe you're somebody new to the channel or don't recognize Simply Cyber, it's what we do every weekday morning. So a lot of good value, a lot of great people in there. Be good, everybody. Take care. Thanks so much.